Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of corporate filings, because let's face it, reading those things is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Today we're diving into a Form 8K from CorMedix Inc. This report is all about their financial results, and spoiler alert, there's a press release involved. It's like they're trying to tell us something, so buckle up, we're going in. This Form 8K is basically a current report, meaning it's filed when there's something important happening that investors need to know about quickly. In this case, the important thing is that CorMedix Inc. released its financial results for the fourth quarter and the entire year, which ended in December of last year, or 2024. The report was made on March 25 of the next year. CorMedix Inc. is a company that's incorporated in Delaware. Their file number with the SEC is 001346673, and their tax ID number is 258948990. They're located in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. The company has common stock with a tiny par value of just 1/10 of a cent, is traded on the Nasdaq Global Market under the ticker symbol CRMD. Here's the core of it. CorMedix issued a press release to announce how they did financially in the last quarter of the year and throughout the entire year. That press release is attached as an exhibit to this report, meaning you can go and read it yourself. This section simply points to where you can find the actual press release. It's like saying, here's the good stuff, and then pointing you to where the good stuff is. It's worth knowing these financial details are not officially filed in a legal sense, unless other reports specifically mention it. I'll talk about that press release, which contains the real juice. The company released this statement in March. Unfortunately, this 8K doesn't directly contain the financials, but rather points to the press release as an exhibit. Usually press releases highlight the good parts in our PR statements. For an accurate view, we need to look at their 10K to see the real story. Alright, let's take a step back and look at the overall picture here. CorMedix, from the looks of this form, is trying to keep investors informed, which is generally a good sign. The fact that they're releasing financial results via a press release is pretty standard. Companies want to control the narrative, and press releases are perfect for putting a positive spin on things. Now, without the actual numbers in front of us, it's tough to say for sure how CorMedix is really doing. We can't analyze revenue, expenses, or profits based on this document alone. We also need to consider the context of the industry. What's happening in the broader healthcare or pharmaceutical market? Are there any new regulations or technologies that could impact CorMedix's business? Also, who are their main competitors and how are they performing? Comparing CorMedix to its peers can give us a better sense of whether they're ahead of the curve, falling behind, or just keeping pace. I'd suggest going to their investor relations page. There is usually a slide deck of the earnings call to get more information on the performance, as the details in the press release are often very limited. So what's the takeaway here? This Form 8K is basically a signpost pointing us to more detailed information. We know CorMedix has released its financial results, and we know we can find those results in the attached press release. But to really understand what's going on, we need to dig deeper. Without the actual financial figures, it's hard to give a firm opinion. However, there are certain things to watch out for in the coming periods. For example, potential risks. Companies in the pharmaceutical or biotech industries always face regulatory hurdles, clinical trial risks, and competition from other players. If CorMedix is developing new drugs or therapies, there's always a chance that they won't get approved or that they won't be as effective as hoped. Opportunities, on the other hand, successful clinical trials or regulatory approvals could lead to significant growth for CorMedix. If they have a strong pipeline of products in development, that could be a positive sign for the future. Conclusion. Based solely on this 8K filing, it's hard to make a definitive judgment about CorMedix. We need to see the actual numbers to get a sense of how they're performing. The best way to do this is to read their 10K report and comb over the investor relation presentation. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please give us a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on CorMedix.